Alrighty, where am I again? Like, in the world, I mean, not like, I know the office that I'm in. Where was this? This is probably gonna feel a bit like when you leave a movie theater after 3 hours of film and you were like, oh god, the sun is still up. I forgot where I even was, and the eyes are adjusting to the glare and all that. Oh, I'm back here. Ah, I remember this place. Okay. I got all sorts of turned around then. Yeah, because I was going around and seeing where I could use my new key. Because we were told that we'd be able to use the key somewhere around here. That's where you get that. Yeah, this is overall where I got the case originally. I don't know if there's anything else new to do here. These are the sectors, which are numbered and everything. So at least now I have a better understanding that Neyyah and Nishka are the same, Nishkaya or whatever, are the same, like, place. They refer to the same location. Surprisingly, doesn't have, like, a door opening animation. I wonder if they just don't have these locations adjacent to each other in, like, the actual map. Alright, back to trying to make sense of this giant-ass world. So you can't really approach this spot. I was wondering if I could, like, send it away and go through and walk over there on the big platform that's over there. Yeah, I've so far not been able to use this. Looks like a little lever, but not like a keyhole. Aha. We can open this now. Another office. I'm scared. I'm scared. There's a noise playing in here. Oh yeah, let's check this out first. Is that one of the safes? Vamir, I hope this camera system finds you well. Second one to malfunction within a week. I have checked and rechecked all the core components and can see nothing wrong with this new system. Set it up at Falitsu Island when you can. All other cameras seem operational so long as the camera power system at Scarliti Towers doesn't bust a fuse. Smolex's desire to occupy vast areas of Visaltian ruin has led to a fair few problems with disruptive system signals. Put everything in one place would be my way forward. Nonetheless, Smolex gets the last say, and I'm not too sure if it's very wise to keep using the Visaltian symbol for the transportation tower console lock screens. Best keep everything Olujayan, if I were you. Especially with getting so close now. I'm assuming you've read over my instructions on setting up the bunker at Pinorvia Point. Make sure to keep those notes in a safe place. There should be an update within the next few days for both transportation tower systems. Keep me informed on how you get on with the new camera system setup. Speak soon, Urntur. Urtnur. So there's Mason, Urtnur, the two people that work with why can't I remember his fucking name? Vamir. I think Mason's the one that blew up. He's the one that was on his revenge mission. Are they both sincerely his allies? Well, it's unclear if Mason was necessarily an ally or if he was just kind of dealing with him. Surprisingly, given how detailed the screen is and it looks interactive, nothing here seems to be something you can click on. I guess this might just be a fireplace and not like an abandoned dumbwaiter or something. It's the middle drawer every time. It's so consistent. That's so funny. Not even like just the chance to open the wrong drawers and have them be empty. I have finally done it. The changes I have made to the Majorta gas portal at Ludwig Tower now enable the user to teleport directly to the secret portal. Teleport directly to the secret portal. So teleport directly to the secret... Like, it's a teleport, but it takes you to another teleport, and that's the secret teleport. Let's see here. Whoop. Processed spore. Is that what becomes paitas? It seemed like it was maybe what we're dealing with in that one diagram. So I'll have somewhere to put that at some point. A full spore. Hope you like the present. It took us all night to put it together. Of course, Nyluka did most of the work. He made sure everything was just so. He said that some shelves would come in very useful for all of your important things. We miss you, Talaiva. A withered spore. Interesting results with the new spore processing unit. Winter has performed wonders with speeding up the procedure. However, there's a couple of things to note. If I leave the spore in the tray for too long without turning on the unit, it will start to wither very quickly. Perhaps a reaction to the metal of the tray. Also, once the unit is finished processing the spore, they come out a lot more blue in color than they used to. I'm glad Orion will never have to set her eyes on these. I doubt she would look favorably upon them at all. I'm wondering if these units will be installed at the Spore docks anytime soon. Perhaps Smolax has a new use for the spores. Withered full processed. Do you think the metal damages the spores? Oh. Oh, okay, so this is the PSF reader. So a yellow spore has this PSF. Green is higher. Blue is higher. And red is highest. Yellow, green, blue, red. I don't know if the specific numbers will matter. Did I press something that made it switch back to the PSF? No? I thought I clicked on something here. Does it just happen? Oh, it happens when I click away. PSF reader version 7400 BT. Okay. Grey Mountain Systems. Dear Vamir Dahili, thanks for your detailed list for requirements for a new PSF reader system from Grey Mountain Systems. We have assembled a new PSF reader system which we hope satisfies your needs. You will find the readings are much more accurate than previous models. We understand that we are able to... Please understand, we are also aware of Paita energies decreasing after transit to various Nyashka sites. Inform us if you are experiencing any such difficulties on Nyashka Site 28. We are hoping to improve our models with an energy booster function within the near future. Please contact us if you require any spare components. Thank you for using Grey Mountain Systems. Moyard Henley, Service Manager. There's something about the mistness of it all makes it hard to... I said this before, but it just makes it, like, strange to accept that there are, like, companies and the internet. Just because it always feels like, oh, the top one opens! It's finally done. After a few attempts and studying the previously isolated portal-based teleportations of sizable land masses, I have managed to bring the old factory guard tower from Glorfiak Mines to a safe and secure zone, undetected seemingly by Smolax, a classified location. The machines here in Olujay are incredible. To think what the Volk machines were used... To think what the Volk machines were once capable of, separating Neyah's world across Feamor. Now replicated by the flick of a few switches on a land floating high above in the clouds. The Velatron Temple should serve as a perfect safe place to gain access to the old factory guard tower. Components are ready to start building the portal there. Smolax will only come to believe the tower has fallen, swallowed up by the ocean. And after all, that's all that any Fezaltian structure really means to you, right, Smolax? A twisted mess? A corpse shaped by the greed of its creators. Remain distracted by your greed, by the toxic lull of the Ronalda Temple. For now, I can rest assured that vital information and components of my ongoing work are in a safe place. The computer systems used to lower the Neyyah will be one of a few devices I'll make sure to set up here. And my Teleportation. My beautiful Teleportation. This changes everything. Now I won't have to feel so anxious about receiving video messages from you here on Neyyah. The old factory guard tower will serve as a much more secure and safe place than this old guard station. Or my office at the Paida factory. Yet, I remain troubled by this act. Is it right to have stolen something from Fezalta? To create more wrongs in a world which I'm striving so hard to correct? Am I just as destructive, as selfish, as him? Is it too late to... No. I can't seep into such darkness. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Sacrifices need to be made. Changes to Neyyah's landscape have already befallen such terrible loss. I can't afford to add to this tragedy anymore. Perhaps once the Fezaltians have returned, once I have found the Quilivian, I can return the factory guard tower to its rightful place. It's a shame I can't say the same for so many other places here on Neyyah. Well done on the teleportation, and enjoy the view. They took the tower away. The old factory guard tower. He constantly agonizes over the state of their buildings and stuff like that, and I'm like, given what's going on, where they're apparently all prisoners somewhere, I feel like that's the priority. I feel like saving actual people should always take priority over saving their stuff. So if it's the steps you need to take to save the people themselves, then it's like, who cares if you like break some buildings and stuff like that? It's like you're trying to freaking you're trying to make them not prisoners anymore. It's just a priority system to be thinking about here. Glorfiak Mines. Galore crafted emergency evacuation locations. Pickup point, beach outside the sedation chambers. Drop-off point, factory guard tower. That's the one that's gone now, right? Some unlabeled books. Yeah, that seems to be the tower. That's like the secret hideout now. Little statue. Can I like interact with it at all, I wonder? Dear Carol, I finally got around to finishing off that little darling. Blah, blah, blah. I finally got around to finishing this. Why can't I say a sentence? I finally got around to finishing off this little darling. Hayan would mention numerous times that you have a fondness for Maleva cats, so I thought I'd make you one. I've named her Sharnda. I hope she brings you light and warmth to your night shifts out at Golorfiak. This Fahildian would not be as safe as it is now if it weren't for your efforts to maintain the security of our people. Rizalta salutes you. Belika. Belilka. Watchtower and craft assembly plans. It seems that launch tests for the Golor crafts have proven very successful. These crafts are only going to strengthen the Fizatian defenses, with emergency transport zones being marked at various points of Neyyah. The have? Oh, I have. I have managed to set plans in motion for the Golor crafts to be mounted on top of various watchtowers. The current focus being the harbor of Philitsu Island. More detailed plans for Glorific Mines will be sent out shortly. Stay safe, Carol. It's back and forth, right? Yeah, to and from Carol. Is Carol's station then, overall? Let's see here. Can I look at those? Nope. I cannot look down at those papers down there. Can't go up this ladder. Need to check some of these more consistently because I'm just worried about missing stuff at this point. Okay. So a lot of this place is opening up now, so I need to re-explore everywhere I've been, because any number of these places might be places I have access to now, given the situation with these keys. I was wondering if there was something down there too, but it doesn't seem like I can look at that spot. This map's getting big. Oh. Green lighthouse thing. And where might we be going now? Bugs. Oh, how do you go under that? That looks like it's bolted on. Well, now. Oh, this button works. Oh. You can go even higher. I'll have to remember to check out that midpoint on the way down, I guess. There's something over here. Hmm. I've got a paita just for the occasion. Now what have I done? Do I back off? Look up here? It's one of the structures around here. Hmm. Reminder for later. The cross-reference, perhaps? That seems like it's all you do here. Can I look around during this bit? Yep. I'm in some kind of little cove. The size of the map is crazy in this game. Oh? Is this the same Glorfiak Mines? Yeah, I think I went through that one grated door. That's the debris over there. Yeah, this is all familiar. You. What does that mean? That's one of the symbols. It's one of the symbols that I saw through the binoculars, but I don't know what to do with that plaque being here necessarily. Do I look around over here, or do I backtrack? And go back exploring the way I just came from? Yes, that's the door that had the grating closed. Still can't open that. We're back here. Is that that? I think that's a different tower. You can see my struggle a little bit. It's not that different, but I think it's different. Oh, it's also not that big of a shortcut. I'm just back out here again. Okay. Sure. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, let's get back here because there seems to be other doors, which I should obviously be curious about. Do either of these open? Oh, yep, it opens. It won't let me look at the window anymore? Or the plaque? It kind of looks like a torture chamber thing. Oh, it's got a portal thing in it though, doesn't it? Ah, Jesus. Hey, drink of water. Thanks a lot, frail human body. Yeah, this looks like it's one of the portal device spots, but the game seems to be telling me that they only work when they're glowing. So I think we haven't been able to use any of these spots yet, really. We're waiting for the moment to be able to use this guy. This location's worth noting. It was probably also in that giant master list that's listed in that one journal. I don't know what their purposes are yet. There's so many of them, and they dump all of their locations on you at once. But for now, none of them work, I believe. Galorphic Mines emergency exit procedure. Pull lever back to closed gate. Closed gate, temporary mesh protection from escaped Elopolite. Arm yourself with Tuluke gun upon entering emergency chamber. Tuluke gun found inside case, holster in the wall. Pull lever in office to close gate and secure room. Open hatch on wall to enter emergency chamber. Says their plans to use guns. The Elopolites are people, aren't they? Or are they one of those creatures? Let's see. It's none of those people, at least. That's the bird we saw unconscious, right? The Neyyah. Neyyahs populate rocky cliff areas and beaches. While armed with a powerful beak, they are a flightless bird, and are more likely to flee than attack in dangerous situations. Repellents have been set up on poles in certain areas of Neyyah to keep the creatures away, sometimes sedating them. So it got sedated by whatever was going on there. I was wondering if I had to cure it or not, which seems to be a thing that happens to them periodically. We do talk about this a lot, the Neyyah plant. A sacred plant which was believed to have been grown by the ancient peoples of Chilumbari. A special water was produced called Lodvik water, enabling the plant's growth to be sustained in later times during the Visaltian reign. The Neyyah plant is now grown for its spores under the control of Smolak's Mehmet. I've gotten used to these mushrooms and wildflowers. I read that one already. The Gafunki mushroom. The Gafunki mushroom grows across Flitsu Island in what has been known as the Gafunki Zone, since the island was separated by Binoxi eye portals. In certain areas, the roots of mushrooms soak up waters stained with Pelorian flower petals, and big spores can be found glowing blue under the mushroom. Smaller spores grow on top, which have been used to generate light. Let's see here. Sedation chamber. This must be their numbering system. This is the hive generator. Power intensity adjusts automatically to severity of patient's condition. Mayota gas sprinkler system. Use emergency sprinkler button at chamber entrance to activate sprinklers in case of emergency. Mayota gas kills people, so it's just an emergency gas chamber, which is fucking nightmarish to hear about. Fuel cables, in quotes, is funny. Underlying pipe system in the chamber contains Mayota gas. Upon activation, these cables will take gas to hive generator and disperse from sprinklers. Sedation tubes. Once patient is securely in place, the helmet system will detect the condition of the infection and the sedation tubes will react accordingly. The infection. Helmet system. Lights indicate a helmet is activated. Glorfiac metal responds to an increase in temperature, beginning the reversal process. Huh. The chair. Wrist and ankle cuffs secure patient to chair during reversal process. Are these not the betrayers? But instead, because it is a different name, obviously. The Elopites or whatever, are they like zombies? Have they been like taken over by spores or something? They like went crazy in some way, and they try to like cure them here in this chamber. And then they panic and just obliterate them if it doesn't work out. Hello. Yep. Stages of Elopolite infection transformation. Early infection phase. Blisters may begin to spread across arms and legs of infected area. Slight alteration in eye color. Infection reversal, 1 to 2 days. 1 helmet required. Middle infection phase. Changes in facial structure will begin left side of the face. Full tentacle growth across back and sides of head. Infection reversal, 4 to 5 days. 2 to 3 helmets required. Do they have more heads? Where are you putting the other helmets? Final infection phase. Complete bone structure transformation. Full tentacle growth across the back and sides of head. Infection reversal impossible. High possibility of facility breach. Evacuation imminent. Would you still love me even if I was an Elopolite? It's the ultimate monster fucker test. Helmet system. The helmet system needs to be maintenanced. Huh. At least once a week. While each helmet must be checked daily for any damage sustained during reversal process. The needle on the tube injects sedation serum and detects patient's condition. The chair. Patient needs to be fastened into this chair before the sedation process begins. The extended arm rests and cuffs are used during later reversal process. Okay, so he specifically said that he hid something here to keep it away from Smolux. So we need to go into the Nightmare Elopolite situation. Does this game actually have enemies and threats in it, I wonder? Or is it going to be a thing where it's like, that's what was going down, but it's like a long over problem? Hello. Guns? Am I back in the lab? No, this is just another place with the guns. Okay. I thought I was in the place I saw the guns in originally, in my secret hideout or whatever. Glorific Mines emergency exit procedure. Travel down the corridor to your left and exit hatch at cliff face. Climb down the ladders to the beach and await the guards who will accompany you to safe zone. This must be the exit path, but why would the exit path go through the torture chamber, like cure place that can be full of poison gas? Shouldn't the emergency procedure all be on one piece of paper somewhere so you can actually know what the full plan is instead of having to walk your way through the whole process and get 2 steps at a time? Oh, spooky. I don't think I can go any further though. It might be that the glorific mines are an ongoing situation, but I might not never encounter it directly, because it might be all caved in where it's relevant. Reminder to all workers, stay refreshed and refueled. Rest sites offer an opportunity to take a break. Beware of nearby Nelaxium nesting areas. Stay clean and hydrated. Wash basins installed between shaft areas. Make sure all taps are turned off completely after use. The Nelaxian. Nope. Once again, water is off. Vamir, apologies for the delay. The new key for the lever system at Scarliti Tower is ready. You'll find it enclosed in this letter. I hope you managed to set up the new lever system without too much difficulty. Make sure the lever is set to the highest notch. Hopefully this extra boost in power will enable the pump system to work more effectively. I calculated with the new strength of the pumps, the rising water levels at Scarliti Towers will reach the boiler much quicker. Considering the importance of the Scarliti Towers, I do suggest we recalculate the strength of the plasma orbs for the Levandus crystal there. Perhaps I can conduct some experiments next week. Next time would be best. That's if Zeely hasn't already got plans to watch more catus flies dancing in the garden. This warm weather has brought countless hordes of the things to shroud the evening skies with a light show of intense purples and blues. It's quite remarkable, if not a little distracting. Zeely is growing up so fast, and becoming more fascinated by what this world has to offer. Perhaps your ideas on the Flatzians aren't so ridiculous. There may still be time. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you require any more assistance. Take care. Untur. So Untur seems to have a child that they're looking out for. And that's changing their motivation a bit and how much they believe in this guy's plans. The Charliti key. This inventory is getting nice and full now. Oh, I got a knife. Oh. Red and purple crystals. They look like the ones we need for the other place. God, my inventory is getting swole. What am I gonna do? It's a lot to keep track of in here. We literally were only thinking about the beginning of the session. Even the Veltron plate is relatively new for me. So pretty much just had down here to this point, when Salt was there. I've like doubled my inventory in the last like hour. Huh. Do I take this back to that one spot? Probably, yeah. Has the same icon on it and everything. Okay. So that'll make a bit more sense. We've seen a place that looks like that. I wonder if there's multiple pages of inventory, which is slightly terrifying to consider. Like if it'll just keep getting bigger. Or if the game, like, limits you on items, which would be kind of wild because you don't know what order to pick things up on. We just keep finding more and more of the little stash locations. So this room's eerie, but overall it's like where they try to emergency cure, like, spore zombies. I think they're spore zombies. They just... I don't think it was confirmed, it just feels intuitive. Oh, which side did I come from? The right, I guess? There's also a door back here. Before I go, though, let's confirm whether or not I can go in here or not. I might be leaving otherwise. It looks boarded over. I can't read what it says. Can't get closer. And the wheel has been ripped off. So I think that door doesn't work. Where does this one come out? This is the emergency exit beach. Weird buttons out here. Okay. Interesting little forgotten table. The inverted shape is here. It's overgrown a little bit. There are spots for buttons to be. 2 per bench, but they look like they're just benches. So it's strange the button's there. I don't think I can, like, remove the button to go use it to fix the other place. Yeah, speaking of inventory sorting, actually, the spare key and dome key used to be next to each other, so all these items inserted themselves between them. Is it alphabetical? No. Fuse, Pelska, Dome, so no. Oh, that's the eyes of the statue. Don't know if that's going to come up or not, but that's the eyes that match the statue we had to do in that one password earlier. From Taliava's note, or the note to Taliava. Talaiva. I correct myself when both pronunciations are probably wrong. I can't go forward, it looks like. I can look up. I can't go this way, I don't think. I don't have a prompt to walk that way. So I think this just ends here. These might have been a way of signaling that people were here, so that help would come. That makes sense to me. Because this is supposed to be the evacuation location, I think. But otherwise, I think this is a dead end right now. That's the thing that that there was a picture of earlier. Oh, there's a little escape spot through there too. So that's there's a picture of that. When I press the when I powered something. So it may have just been showing me a picture of the building I was currently in when I put the globy thingy in there. The paita? Yes, I do genuinely just continually struggle with all the terms. There's just a lot to keep on me. There's a half moon structure there. Can't look up here. We've been here. Here we go. Oops. Okay. I thought I was catching something. You might have seen a weird symbol showing up on the side of the screen sometimes. I felt insane. I was like, what was that? It was the fucking Fugi service we use sometimes, where our little avatars will show up on the screen and say when we're talking. It was like blinking a symbol on the screen periodically, even though I'm not logged into that process right now. Whoops. This is not that disruptive. It's like a weird little, it's like a weird little circle. But if you've seen that popping up periodically when I was reading and stuff like that, that's not an in-game thing. That's just a weird. That's a weird thing in my recording setup that I didn't realize was happening. I was vaguely catching it in the corner of my eye and then not being able to tell what I saw. And I only just now finally noticed it full on and like, wait a minute. No, my recordings are ruined. That's not that bad. It's a little white symbol showing up sometimes. But, that's probably been happening all day. Shit. For the last, like, 3 episodes. That's a fun mystery to explain in the comments 2 weeks from now or something when this comes out. Let's go back this way, maybe? Because I can't go this way, right? Yeah. Trying to remember to hit spacebar more often to confirm that I can't go certain ways. Alright, well, we have a lot more items to be kind of confused about. That's exciting. Let's maybe backtrack again. Just gonna keep running around and seeing what I can do now. Things are especially crazy now because we have this whole last, like, hub to look at. So we have this whole hub here, and I'm gaining tools to use them individually. I'm hoping I've kind of escaped from the giant offices. Opening a little room to read a letter from somebody, and then looking around is nice. But these offices where they put so many documents in one place are getting... it's been a critical point where I'm like, okay, I've been reading for most of this playthrough. I definitely want to actually explore some more. So I want to... hopefully I get to look at more of the beautiful visuals next episode, because look at this place. This is cool.